Yo, what's going on everyone? Today we have a Greninja competitive set video today, and this man is a savage, so I wanted to get into this. Now, his ability Protein is probably one of the best offensive abilities in competitive. It changes his type into what move type you use. In other words, if you use Dark Pulse, you turn into Dark type. Now what that does is gives you the same type attack bonus to anything you use. So that's already 50% increase in damage just by that ability. With Life Orb there, so that's 2 boosts alone, and he already has over 300 special attack and close to 400 speed. So this man is a fucking monster. Like I said, you want to make sure that special attack is maxed and speed maxed. Now his main goal is that, he just is a great, crazy revenge killer. He usually outspeeds everything when it comes to OU, majority of things anyway. He's an excellent lead Pokemon to start off with. Just a great move pool overall and an amazing damage dealer. Now his moveset is Scald or Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump for that extra damage, but Scald for that 30% burn and 100% accuracy. I usually go for Scald because the last thing you need is to miss, but Hydro Pump is needed sometimes when you're dealing with bulky Pokemon. Ice Beam is very, very necessary. You need Ice Beam. That is mandatory for those dragons and grass type Pokemon that are bulky out there. Extra Sensory, very, very important move to take out Mega Venusaur, 2-hit KO. That's how you put him in check. I definitely would want that for Mega Venusaur and Chestnut and bulky grass Pokemon and fighting types like those. And then we have Dark Pulse and Haze. Now, I'm sure a lot of you see Haze and just like, what is this man on? Haze is actually very good on Greninja for those baton passing teams, because that is very annoying. And he's very fast and no one expects it. It actually works out pretty good, or you could get Dark Pulse, which probably, it depends on what you want, but Dark Pulse hits really hard, but Haze can work out very well too for those baton pass teams, or anything that can set up on you. It runs pretty well. Let's not forget Dark got buffed and now can hit Steel types for normal effective damage. And we all know how many Psychic types are in OU, so Dark Pulse is pretty handy. Now, in my opinion, that is his best move set for competitive, and I like to end the video with his counters and checks. You need to make sure you look at the team preview and see if your opponent has counters or checks to Greninja. If they do, you need to eliminate them first, and when you do, you just make sure you have Greninja alive and just sweep up after that. That's very important to know. Now, we got those fairy types that are bulky, and they just Sylveon here with Hyper Voice with Pixelate would just crush Greninja and wall out Greninja, need I remind you. And the same with Florges, completely walls out, and he got Moonblast to take him out. And then we have Chansey and Blissey with just enormous special defense. Wish, Soft Boiled, Seismic Toss, there's no way Greninja's gonna take them on. And that's about it for counters. Greninja is so hard to wall out and counter overall. Now there's a few checks, I'm pretty sure I missed some, but these are like probably the best things to do when it comes to countering Greninja. Mega Manectric, in my opinion, is the best check because it's way faster than Greninja, and it's a one-hit KO on Volt Switch, and even if you switch out, they get a free switch due to Volt Switch. Second, I have to give it to Talonflame, Gale Wings, Choice Band, Brave Bird will one-hit KO Greninja. And I'm sure I'm missing a few, but from there, I think those are the best two. Scarf Pokemon should beat Greninja due to its terrible defenses. And then getting paralyzed is Greninja's worst nightmare. So I recommend you Greninja users have Heal Bell around to make sure you don't get paralyzed. Alright guys, that's really it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Greninja's a monster.